welcome back to Pilates on the mat with Emma. Today we are going to do a full body Pilates sequence. We'll start standing so that we can get really warmed up, and then we'll move over to the mat where we'll focus on the back, the core, legs, all that good stuff. No props needed. If you have two small hand weights at home, I'll tell you when you should grab them, when you should use them. So if you have those, always you can bring them into your practice, but they're not necessary. So, good. Starting standing, and we'll just do a couple of deep breaths. So first focus on finding the good alignment. So drawing the navel in, pulling the ribs in, already having that good posture. Neutral pelvis, shoulder blades are back, top of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna start with 3 deep breaths. Let's use our arms. So inhale, as you reach the arms up, big deep breath into the back of the ribs, the side of the ribs, open, and exhale. Pressing the arms down into something heavy, engaging the core. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, pressing the arms straight down. Finding the deeper abdominal muscles to support you. Inhaling in. Arms come down to the side. Now I want you to drop the chin to the chest and begin to roll all the way forward, shaking the head loose. And again, breathing into the back of the ribcage here. Round back, holding. And exhale all the way up, stretch the arms up and overhead, big stretch, inhale, little back extension so you can look up, take the hands down, chin to chest, forward fold. Holding here, breathing in, you can bend the knees if you need to. And all the way up. Hands come up and overhead, tiny back extension, looking up. Arms drop down, chin to chest, forward fold. Holding here, breathing in, and all the way up. Good. Stretching one arm up and overhead for just a side bend, opening up through the rib cage, holding here, navel draws in, press into both feet. Exhale, releasing. Opposite arm comes up, reaching, shoulders stay down, up and over, holding here. Exhale, drawing everything back to center. One more time each way. Inhaling in, up and over, holding, relaxing the shoulders, and back down. And again, inhaling in, up and over, holding, and releasing. Let's do a spinal rotation. So both arms stretch forward and you just twist the upper body back, opening and center. Inhaling in through the nose, and as you exhale, twisting back, holding, and all the way back to center. One more time each way, twisting and center, and one more time, twisting and center. Good. So now we're going to focus on some lunges. Okay. So for your lunges, start with one foot standing forward and the opposite leg pressing back. So I want you to imagine that you're standing on 2 separate plank boards, like 2 skis, rather than one tight ski. So keep a little squareness in the hips, open up here, and I want the leg that's back to be in a parallel rotation down towards the floor, so the knee points down and the heel lifts up so that you aren't rotating back into a warrior position with the leg. So come forward. We're going to do 10 lunges on each leg, followed by some pulses. You can use the arms to reach up. This is a great time to use your hand weights. So inhaling in, arm comes up, and exhale. Pulling the stomach in. Inhale in, dropping the knee, and exhale to lift. Finding your balance. Both inner thighs are pulling in towards each other. Inhale to drop, exhale to lift. Inhale to drop, exhale to lift. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Continue to think of growing through the spine, so lengthening from behind the ears. 2 more. Can we hold here? 10 pulses. 10, 9, reach. 8, 7, shoulders down, ribs hug in. 3, 2, 1, lifting up. Just a little balance. Switching, so opposite foot comes down. Lengthening the back leg out. Find your position. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. Inhale. And exhale. Every time you exhale, see if you can pull the deeper muscles in the abdominal a little closer together. And up. 2. And lifting. Last time. Good. Pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. Woohoo. Finding your balance and releasing. Good. onto all fours. So great. Once we come into the all four position, we'll focus on a cat stretch. So the knees are directly underneath the hip bones. The hands are directly underneath the shoulders. You inhale at the top. And as you exhale, you tuck the tailbone under. So starting from the tailbone, begin to roll all the way up, pressing the mid-back, or you can think bra strap area, up towards the ceiling, relaxing the head and the neck. Holding here, breathing in. And as you exhale, sticking the butt out, lengthening back into a neutral pelvis. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, tucking the tailbone under. Rolling up, holding here, breathing in. And releasing. We'll just do one more. So trying to begin from the tailbone and end from the tailbone. So tucking, navel draws in and scoops, scoops, scoops. Holding here, breathing. And then all the way back, starting from the tailbone until you come into that nice neutral placement. Drop the shoulders down, or don't drop, but sink into the shoulders now. And exhale to press away. So we're going into our protraction and retraction. So just meaning that we're waking up the muscles around the shoulder girdle. Hug the ribs in. And holding here. And let's begin our kneeling swimming prep. So starting with just the legs, press both hands evenly into the mat and begin to notice if you sway a little side to side, see if you can keep the same amount of weight in both hands without shifting. So inhale to extend one leg back, keeping both hips leveled. So the position of the hips won't stay, you hold that neutral pelvis. Squeeze the butt, lift the back of the thigh up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. And I can see that I'm lifting off with one hand, so I really have to work to stabilize on both. Opposite leg lifts up. Good, so I press down, I lengthen through the back of the neck. Squeezing the butt, inhale here. My navel is drawing in towards the spine and dropping. Inhale to reach. And exhale to drop down. One more time, inhale to reach. Squeezing the butt, lifting the back of the leg up towards the ceiling and coming back down. Good. Let's do the arms now. So inhale, reaching one arm up. And now the focus here is to press evenly into both knees so that you don't shift the weight to one knee. So opposite arm reaches up. Good, keeping that length in the spine. So think of growing tall wherever you are. And dropping. And lifting. And dropping. Can we extend one leg back and reach the opposite arm forward? Good. Now, the key here is to imagine that you have something on the small of the back that you don't want to tip over. So imagine if it was like a glass of water and you tilted the hips one way, the water would spill. So pull the hips in. So this requires a little core, think obliques, pulling everything in together. Ribs stay in, opposite arm reaches up and down. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Clawing through the fingertips so that you don't sink into the wrist. Holding and dropping. And reaching out. Neck is long. And dropping. Inhaling in. Again, this is a great place to have your hand weights available to you. And dropping. And reaching. Can we hold here? Now I want you to send the arm and the leg out to the side. Good, without shifting the weight in any way. And exhale. Pulling everything back into the midline. Inhale to reach. Out to the side. Neck stays long. Exhale back in. 3 more. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. 2. And back. Last time. Good. Can we reach everything back? And I want 10 pulses up to the ceiling. For 10 and 9. Think moving the leg from the butt. And the shoulder or the arm is moving from the back muscles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow to knee. Scoop and round. So you're crunching. Inhale to reach. Lengthening out through the toes. Lengthening out through the fingertips. Exhale to round. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Press away from the mat. 2. Scooping and reaching. Last time. Scooping and reaching. And dropping down. Good. Inhale to reach the opposite arm. Opposite leg comes out. Opening out to the side. Exhale back in. Good. Notice if your shoulders are clenching up towards the ears. Try to stabilize through the mid-back. Every time you exhale, pulling that navel a little closer in towards the spine. And exhale. 3 more. 2. Last one. Tight stomach, tight glutes, tight back, lift up for 10. 9, breathe. 7, 6, eyes look forward. 3, 2, reach, and 1, holding. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Exhale to scoop. Rounding. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. Scooping. Press away. Reaching. And bend the elbow in. Round. And 2. And 1 more time. Reaching and exhale. Go ahead. Release. I want you to lie on your back. I want you to lie on your stomach. I'm sorry. So lying on your stomach with the hips down. There's a little dog hair on my mat. So I'm cleaning that. Okay. Breaststroke prep. So toes are reaching back. Pelvis pulls down into the mat or presses down into the mat. The stomach pulls away from the mat. Just stack your hands underneath the forehead and relax the head down. Take a big breath to begin. And as you exhale, I want you to press the bottom hand into the mat as you lift the top hand and the head up from the floor. So one arm stays down and imagine that you're dragging yourself forward as you lengthen the top of the head and the chest away from the floor. And go ahead, release. We're going to do 5 times on each arm. Every time you exhale, think of lengthening through the front of the body as the back lifts you up, holding. And exhale to release. Exhale up. So typically we stay on the inhale and we move on the exhale. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, holding. Exhale to drop. 1 more time here. Exhale to lengthen and lift. Hold. Inhale to reach the arm out to the side. So now you're coming into this extended arm from the fingertips, elbow to the shoulder. Shoulder stays down, and inhale to take the hand underneath the forehead again. And exhale to reach back out. Navel draws in from the floor. And exhale. And inhaling. Press that bottom hand into the mat to support you a little more. Last time. Good. Inhale. Exhale to release. Same hand, so exhale to lift back up. And now I want you to see if you can rotate towards that elbow, lifting the elbow up towards the sky. And inhale to drop. And exhale to twist. And inhale to drop. Finding that tension, so squeeze the butt, rotate. Inhaling in. And exhale. Navel pulls in. And 2. And 1 more time. Rotating. And go ahead, releasing. Good. Now we can do the next side. So taking the bottom hand or the top hand back to the bottom. Opposite arm lifts up. Shoulders stay down. Exhale to lift. Navel draws in. Inhale, holding. Press that bottom hand away. Lengthen through the front of the body. Shoulders stay down. Reach the toes back. And releasing. Navel pulls in. Exhale up. Inhaling. And dropping. Kind of just like you're peeling the front of the body up off the mat. Reaching. And exhale. Pressing the hand down, lengthening, peeling, peeling, reaching, reaching. And dropping. And 2 more. Up you go. Inhale, holding, navel pulls away. And releasing. And the last time you lift up, I want you to hold there, stay. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Hand under forehead. Inhale, so you go into this T position, you lengthen through the fingertips, keep the shoulders down. Good, keep both the chest just facing down towards the mat. Lift the upper body. Continue reaching out through the top of the head. Lengthen. Last time. Coming back and go ahead, release. This time we're going to add a rotation. So exhale to lift. In through the nose. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale, rotating. Press the hand down into the mat. Lift, rotate. And twisting. Inhale, holding. And dropping. And let's just do that one more time. Twisting. Inhale, holding. And go ahead, release. Curl your toes under. Send the hips back. And I want you to go into a shell stretch. Rounding through the spine. Breathing here. Good. Roll over to a seat. So, the feet are down into the mat. You're seated on top of the sit bones, and your hands are going to reach forward. Shoulders stay down. As you exhale, think of drawing the navel in and think of scooping and rolling back. You're going to roll through the low back and just shift the weight back. Keep both feet down. Inhale to hold here. You can grab on behind the thighs if you need to. And as you exhale, pulling yourself back forward. Inhale, stacking up. Hands reach forward. Exhale. Holding onto your weights if you need to. You can grab the hands again. Draw the navel in. Holding. And exhale to release. Inhale to reach. Exhale to roll back. Pull the navel in. Take your hands behind, see if you can go a little deeper. Inhale, exhale to release. Lengthening through the spine. Hands reach up, so you exhale, you roll back. And then I want you to see if when you grab your hands, you can go a little deeper. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale to release. Inhale, exhale. Holding, releasing. Inhale, exhale, last time. See if you can draw your navel in towards the spine a little more, so scoop, scoop, scoop. Navel draws in. Good, and I want you to hold yourself and roll a little deeper. And now I want you to stay there. Reach one arm out. Reach the next arm out. Take one hand up overhead, keeping this distance the same. Exhale. Inhale, opposite arm reaches up towards the ceiling, pressing both feet down. Inhale, and exhale. Alternating arms, navel draws in. Hug the ribs in. Round through the low back. Press the feet down. Can we do one more time each way? Take the hands behind if you need to. Exhale to flex up and over. Inhaling in. Exhale. Back, 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 back. Hold here. Can you keep this rotation as you twist towards the screen? Now inhale, center. And exhale, twisting the opposite way, reaching this front arm forward, the back arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting. See if you can move from the waistline, move from the obliques. Inhaling in. Exhale, twisting. Inhale. Press the feet down. Breathe out. I want you to hold here. Reaching both arms up, scoop the navel in. Exhale. Inhale, fingertips reach up, shoulders stay down. Can you do 3 more? And 2. Last time. Now lengthen one leg out. Opposite leg comes down, rolling through the spine. Hands come up and overhead. Good. Hug the ribs in, so no popping ribs, no flaring ribs. Inhale, arms reach up, chin to chest, up and over. Pressing the feet down, reaching through for the toes. Scoop. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down. Hands come behind the head. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching for the toes, holding. And dropping. And just do that one more time. Hands come up. Scooping, reaching, reaching. And then lengthening through the spine. Come to sit behind your, or just a little closer towards the end of the mat. Rolling like a ball. So you're going to scoop the tailbone under, hugging one foot in, the next foot in, and you're going to hold in this ball. And without moving with momentum, so without sending the neck back, I want you to see if you can begin rolling back by using the low back muscles. So scoop and just roll back. Try to balance over by the shoulders, hug the feet in, and then lifting up. And imagining that you're in between 2 panes of glass, or like you're in the wheel, bottom wheel of a car, and you kind of have to stay where you are, so stay in your lane, so you aren't gonna roll around. And scooping, 3 more. And dropping. And low back hits. Scoop, scoop, navel draws in, and up. Great massage for the low back. If you have a nice mat, maybe if you were like rolling on a towel on a hardwood, this can't feel that great, but anyways, it can be a quite nice massage. Okay, so now you're gonna roll to the low back. Find your imprint position. Keep the ribs in line with the hips. Extend the legs out. If you feel comfortable, they can stay bent. You can take a hand behind the head. We are preparing for hundreds. Inhaling in. Exhale, begin to pump. And breathe. That's 10 and blow. And in. 5 and blow. And in. And blow. See if you can lengthen the legs a little further down. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at 50. Roll up higher. 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhaling in. And out. In. 3, 4, 5. And blowing out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And reach. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. Last 10. And in. 5. Don't collapse. Bend the knees in. Lower one foot all the way down. Reach your fingertips forward. Opposite leg comes down. And exhale to release. You can shift the weight in the legs like windshield wipers a little side to side. You can take the head, rock the head a little side to side. Good, and rolling over to your side. Hand is underneath, bottom hand is underneath the head. I want a straight line, so see if you can pull the hips back a little so that you can lift this waistline off the mat so that you aren't sinking here. So try to lengthen. Reach the toes out, reach the bottom arm away. Try to avoid pulling the shoulder up. Top hand can be down for support. Hug the ribs in. Inhale to lift the top leg up while maintaining this same distance between the low ribs and the hips. So as you lift this leg up and these 2 points come closer together, you're kind of missing the point. So try to lengthen here, lift up, feel that you're working from the butt, flex the foot and lower. Inhale to point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale to point and lift. Reaching, exhale, flex and lower. 4 more. Exhale. And 3. And exhale. And 2. And exhale. Lift the leg up. Point the foot. Moving from the hip socket. 5 tiny circles in one direction. Inhaling to circle back. Up and around. Back. Up and around. 2 more. Back. Up and around. Last time. Back. Up and around. Changing the direction. Kick forward. Back and up. Forward, back, and up. 3 more. Kick. Good. Keeping the toes long, trying to lengthen out through the thigh bone. Last time. From here, see if you can lift the bottom leg up to meet the top. Staggered legs. And when you get here, make sure that both set of toes are on the same line. So the top toe or the bottom toe shouldn't be shifting ahead. So try to keep everything together. Try to squeeze the heels together. So sometimes what I see is that people will make a little triangle with their feet. Squeeze the heels together. Squeeze the thighs together. Lift up and dropping. So top leg comes up. Squeeze the bottom leg in and releasing. 3 more. Lift up, and dropping. Lift up, and dropping. Last time. Good. From here, both legs squeeze and lift. So lift and drop. 10. Good. Keeping the distance from the toes the same. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, thighs pull in, navel draws in, 1. Stabilize this bottom shoulder. This is one of my favorites. So you got to spread the fingertips wide. Take the top arm down to your side for support now. You're going to begin to bend this bottom elbow down into the mat, press the forearm down. Begin to lift up as if someone's pressing you from underneath the armpit. Begin lifting the chest up, reaching the toes out, squeezing the obliques here so this distance can change, and I want you to reach for the toes. Eyes look back, And then with control, you drop down. Good. So this one requires a little balance. You have to claw through the bottom fingertips to lift up, activate that bottom shoulder so you aren't sinking here. Press away, reaching for the toes and releasing. And 3 more. Cinching through the waistline and dropping. And 2. And up. And releasing. And last time. Up. Reaching. And coming down. Good. Now we're going to flip over to the next side. So, lying down, same concept, same principles, pulling the hip back. Inhale to point and lengthen. Exhale to flex and drop. Inhale. Feel that you're lifting from the butt. And as you reach the leg out, point the toes, lengthen. And as you flex the foot, drop down. Inhale to point and reach. Exhale. 3 more. And dropping. And 2. And dropping. And last time. And dropping. Staff circles. So inhale, kick forward, up and back. Good. Moving from the thigh bone, reaching the leg out long, keeping the balance on the hips. And 1 more time. And I want you to change the direction. Kick forward, lift and back. Forward, lift and back. 3 more. 2. Last time. Up. Both legs staggered. So reach up, squeeze in and drop. Up, squeeze and drop. Lift up, dropping. Lift up, dropping. 2 more. Try to keep the waistline long. Good. Last time. Both legs together. Squeeze the bottom leg up to meet the top. And release. And inner thigh works to lift, lift, lift. And dropping. And exhale. And release it. And exhale. 5 more. Lift up. Navel draws in. Shoulders are relaxed. 3. And 2. 1 more time here. Lifting up. Spread the bottom hand wide. Stabilize the shoulders. Top arm comes and then to the side. And then you lift up, 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 up. Reach for the toes. Reach, reach, reach. Holding. Navel draws in. And exhale to release. In through the nose. Exhale, scooping. Navel draws in. Hips stay stacked. Reach for the toes. Up, up, up. Good. So maybe you'll notice that this side was a little harder than the last. Or it could be the opposite. Maybe this side is really simple, easy peasy. Nothing to it. Depends. Depends how you feel. And exhale to lift. Reaching, navel draws in. Up. And down. And let's just do that one last time. Lifting. And dropping. Good. Coming over to your stomach for a little swan dive. Hands are going to come a little wider than the mat towards underneath the shoulders. Inhale to begin imagining that you're dragging yourself forward, and as you exhale, pressing up. Try to open through the collarbones. Try to avoid sinking in. So lengthening. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, lengthening through the spine as you drop the head, neck, and chest down. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, all the way up. Navel pulls in. And coming all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, reach the toes back. Keep a little engagement in the glutes. Pull the navel in. And 1 more time. Lifting. Good, and if you feel a little comfortable, can you add a rock? So you're going to roll forward on the pelvis, so try to lengthen the pelvis forward. And you're just going to slight bend in the elbow, and you're going to lift the thigh bones up towards the ceiling. So and try to keep this bow shape in the back of the body the entire time, and the front. And 3 more. If this doesn't feel good for you, then you skip it. 2. And 1. What happens if you reach your arms forward? And can you catch yourself? Can you reach forward again? And 3 more. And up. And 2. Exhale to release, curl the toes under, go into a shell stretch. And I just want you to breathe here. Shaking the head loose, rolling through the spine a little. Come to a seat. You can cross the ankles and you can just twist, looking past one shoulder, inhale. And exhale back. And twisting. Good. And back. And I just want you to finish up with 3 deep breaths. So just inhale, lengthening through the top of the spine. And exhaling, letting everything go. 2 more deep breaths. Inhaling in. And exhale, letting everything go. And one more time like that. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhale, letting everything go. Good. Really great job today. We did a lot of work in a really short amount of time. So I hope you feel good. I hope you use this video just to find a little extra boost before your day, or after your day, or in the middle of your day, anytime. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe. Follow my channel. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. Have a great day.